So we have a new toy on the Sítio. We bought a shredder. Here it is. So it does two different things. It not only shreds material, and it can be pretty much anything as long as it's not too big. It can be like palm tree leaves that are dried out. Could be corn stalks. And the other thing it does is it'll grind up grain like corn, soybean, oats, things like that. Right now we have it set up to grind like the palm tree leaves and things like that. We're going to do a little test and show you how it does that, and then we're going to swap out the different size grain grinders, and this is what they look like. So there's three different sizes here. There's for coarse, medium to fine, and then really fine. And the actual sizes are down here on the side of the label. If you can't see them, there's 3mm, 5mm, and 10mm. So this has got a pretty strong motor on it. The motor here is bivolt. It does 120 volts or 220. And it pulls a lot of amperage. It's 2 horsepower motor. When we first started it on, it tripped the breakers in the shed, and the breakers were only 16 amp breakers. So I swapped out the breakers because I set all the wiring up in there for 20 amps, and now we plugged it into an outlet with the 32 amp breaker and started up, and it seemed to run fine. How long it'll run, that I don't know, but we'll find out. Fabio's going to help me out because I'm still broken. He's going to feed the material in there. This is Fabio.
Bem, bom dia, pessoal.
So he's going to do the feeding because I don't feel safe doing that, and I'm going to turn it on and off. Once we feed that in and show you guys how it chips up the stalks or the palm tree leaves, we'll swap out to the medium grain size and we'll run some corn through it and see what it looks like. All right, we're going to turn it on. It spins up pretty slow, so here we go. There we go. Okay, so now we're going to convert it over to do some corn in it and grain. It's pretty simple. There's one bolt here. We took it out already, but there's a washer that goes on there. All you do is you open this up, and then Fabio is going to take this out, which is the shield for doing like wood chips and stuff like that. And then we'll put the medium one. I'm going to put the medium grinder in there. So this will let the seeds grind up and they'll go out the bottom. So this piece here actually blocks the chute opening. We put it in there. And then the only thing you do is close it. And then we put the washer and the bolt back in there. And then we just make sure it's tight, and then we can put the corn in. It's not too hard to change it over to, you know, from grain to mulching up like big sticks and stuff like that. So we're going to pour the corn into the hopper. This is the hopper, and the one thing it does have here is a little chute, and you can adjust this up and down to regulate how fast it goes in. So you can do slow or you can increase the speed. Fabio is going to pour it in. Doesn't feel very dry, but we'll see. This is our test, so you guys will get to see whether we pass or fail. Okay, so when you attach the bag, all you do is there's these little hooks here, and you just hook them on there on each side, and it sits right below where the corn is going to actually come out. Pretty simple. Okay, we're going to start it up, and we'll start feeding it in. Light-headed. Oop. Fabio's going to plug it in. We unplugged it to be safe when we were changing the blade things out. Thank you. It takes a while for it to spin up. Well, it makes a mess. Look at all that dust. But it looks really good inside there. Fabio, you want to pull the bag out? What's it look like? Muito bom! Look at this. Woo!
Olha que legal.
The chickens are gonna love that.
Aí pendura o grão é lá embaixo, né?
Cerveja! Well, I think that's a win because that came out really good. Definitely can't go to the smaller one, but we could try it with the bigger one. I think it's going to let too many fall through because the kernels almost fit through the holes. So, but I'm excited. Does two things for us. When we do the corn stalks and we have stuff like this, we're going to mix it right back into the ground, into the field. This way we don't have to put down as much fertilizer and other nutrients to make sure that the field stays good and healthy and ready to grow more things. All right, that's it. Hit like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.